My cat died. The moment everything changed. The silence in the house felt different that morning. There was no gentle purring, no soft paws patting across the kitchen floor, no familiar meow greeting me as I walked downstairs. Something was wrong. I found her in her favorite spot by the window, where she always loved to watch the birds. She looked so peaceful, as if she had simply fallen into the deepest sleep. But I knew. The stillness told me everything I needed to know. My hands trembled as I reached out to touch her soft fur one last time. Still warm, still beautiful, but the spark that made her uniquely mine was gone. Grief is the price we pay for love, and in that moment I realized just how deeply I had loved her. The tears came suddenly and without warning. 13 years of companionship, of shared quiet moments, of unconditional love, all of it crashed over me at once. The kitten days, so tiny she could fit in my palm, with eyes barely open and a meow that sounded more like a squeak. Growing up together, through college, first jobs, relationships, and life changes, she was my constant companion. The golden years, lazy afternoons in the sun, her purr a gentle soundtrack to peaceful moments. Her favorite things, the cardboard box that expensive cat bed came in, chasing dust particles in afternoon sunbeams, the crinkly sound of treat bags, sitting on whatever I was trying to read, her special spot on my lap during movie nights, the little rituals we shared. Every morning, she would wait by my bedroom door, ready to escort me to the kitchen. Every evening, she would claim her spot on my desk while I worked, occasionally walking across my keyboard to remind me of her presence. These small moments, I now realize, were the threads that wove our lives together. The vet's final visit. I had noticed she was slowing down, eating less, sleeping more. The vet said her kidneys were failing, that she was in pain even though she hid it so well. Cats are masters at concealing their suffering. The hardest part was knowing she had been protecting me from her pain, being brave until the very end, making the impossible decision. The vet spoke gently about quality of life, about dignity, about love, sometimes meaning letting go. I held her close, feeling her labored breathing, seeing the weariness in her eyes that had once sparkled with mischief. How do you decide when to say goodbye to a piece of your heart? Her final moments. I stayed with her until the end, whispering all the things I wished I had said more often. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for 13 years of love. Thank you for being my friend. She purred one last time as I stroked her head, and then she was gone, peaceful at last. The empty house. No more morning greetings. The silence where her meows used to be feels deafening. Her food bowl sits untouched. I can't bring myself to put it away yet. Every corner holds a memory. Her presence lingers in every room, every favorite hiding spot. What people don't understand. It was just a cat, some people say, not realizing they're dismissing 13 years of companionship, of unconditional love, of a bond that transcended species. She wasn't just a pet. She was family. She was home. The grief is real and it's valid and it's mine to feel fully. Learning to live with the loss. The first few days were the hardest. I kept expecting to see her, kept listening for sounds that would never come again. The house felt too quiet, too empty, too big without her small presence filling it. Slowly, I'm learning that grief and gratitude can coexist. I'm sad she's gone, but grateful for every moment we shared. Her legacy lives on. She taught me about patience, about finding joy in simple pleasures, about the healing power of a gentle purr. She showed me that love doesn't require words, that presence is sometimes the greatest gift we can give. In loving her, I learned how to love more deeply. In losing her, I learned how to grieve with grace, until we meet again. I don't know what comes after this life, but I choose to believe that somewhere, in some form, her spirit continues. Maybe she's chasing eternal sunbeams, or curled up in the most comfortable spot in the universe. Thank you, my dear friend, for 13 years of perfect companionship. Thank you for teaching me that the smallest creatures can leave the biggest paw prints on our hearts. Rest in peace, sweet girl. You were loved beyond measure. Transform your grief in just 6 weeks. When you're ready, stop carrying guilt that belongs in the past. Complete the goodbye you never got to say. Join other pet parents who found peace through our proven system. From Guilt to Grace, Pet Loss Without Regret, complete 6-week program. Don't suffer alone any longer. Get immediate access to From Guilt to Grace through the link in my pinned comment. Your beloved pet would want you to heal. Whatever you decide and whenever you decide it, your choice is valid. Your journey through pet loss grief is personal, and healing happens on your own timeline.